Hey guys, it's Eric from D&E Garage here, and I've got a little product review for you, and I'm going to be opening it in a minute. It's the Autel AP200 Complete Diagnostics Tool. Now, you normally see Doug and I use our tree readers, which are good. They were cheap. I think I got them for like 20 bucks. But I'm always carrying something this big around. You know, when you want to throw it in your pocket, it's a little big. So someone contacted us and wanted us to test this product out for them. Now, Doug and I have been sent other ones, like this guy, V-Pack. And I was initially going to review it, but could never get it to work. And that's sometimes what you get with cheap Chinese stuff. Not saying cheap V-Pack is cheap, but they never gave us an opportunity to review the ones that actually worked. So we have another one here that I'm going to open in front of you and test it out and download the app. So let's see. Get her going here. Beg the pardon on the background noise. It is, let's see, 98 degrees out today. I'm in my car. So I have the car running with light air conditioning. So you guys still can hear me. Yes, and kitchen knife, complete safe. Get away from you. There we go. Alright, so let's see, what do I need? It says it works from 33 feet, which is pretty cool. Now, Autel is a brand I've heard of before, and I actually think they're pretty dang decent from what I recall. I got some instructions in here. See, I like that. We've got a piece of paper here that just scans for getting the application on the phone. Nice, small. You always leave these plugged in, the smaller ones like this. So we're going to get going on the installing the app. All you do on an iPhone, you pull your camera up, put it right in front of it, and it puts up a link, which I'll show you in a second after I start downloading. Okay, so we're downloading the Autel app. That one right there. I will say I like how small the profile is on this, and it's just neat looking. It's clean. And some of them look funky. Some, like, I know the first one I got that was kind of like this, or for my cousin, is a big brick like this, and you can't leave those things plugged in for a while because you're gonna hit it and break your OBD2. Where the hell is this thing? All right, let's see. The instructions say, download and install app, open the interface, and register the device. If you can tell how hot it is, I'm dripping sweat. So far, I gotta say, I'm gonna give props to Autel. This seems really easy. If you look on the back, it's simple to use, to plug in. Not many directions, 8 steps. Honestly, I'm liking this so far. I know with the other one, I had to use this one actually when I tried to first get it. Had like third-party recommended apps, and that was just a pain. Like, none of them like had advertisements, and it just wasn't worth my time because like they were junk in the end. So I just got to register. See, sweating, so much sweat. But I'm gonna give props to Autel right now. This is rather easy to set up, and boom, I have the app all set up, ready to go. Now, oh, there's a demo. Oh, I guess there's other fancy things besides just the reader. Alright, so we're just gonna go EBO2. Alright, take that back. So the Autel app actually has 3 other applications you have to purchase. I think when you purchase the device, they come with them. I just didn't understand it. You have the EBOD, which is the reader itself. And then you have a demo, which I'm downloading to see what it looks like. I'm trying to do this as live as possible, just kind of let you guys know what I'm finding. So it actually has specific EBO2 readers. I'm sure there's a generic one it comes with, but this one is like, if you have like a BMW or Alfa Romeo, it actually downloads that reader for that car. So if you got an expensive car and you don't want to have to go to dealership, this might be worth it to you. But spend $45 to $70 from what I can see on Amazon for this, and it works. Bluetooth. Okay, now I got to connect my stuff. Now I downloaded the secondary application inside that app, which is still rather easy to use. It's still not bad. I do like it because connection was beautiful. Oh, that was so... It literally connected within 2 seconds, guys. Literally tapped on my Bluetooth, connected, popped up to the app that it wanted to show it to me. Let's see. Okay, I've now clicked that EVOBD application, and it shows me this. So we're gonna go to auto scan, and it's starting to scan my computer. This is really easy. I'm not gonna lie. It's nicer than carrying around my little bigger scanner. And right now what's going is I think it's scanning through which procedure it needs to go through, what type of computer I have, which it says Canada, which is correct. This car was produced in Canada. Establishing connection. All right, there we go. I have no check engine lights. I have, oh, it disappeared. Hold on. No. Well, it said it had no check engine lights, and now we're going to do readiness. Let's check my readiness monitors. So for any of you guys that know anything about the readiness monitors, it is basically saying it goes to your car has a certain set of monitors, usually about 10 to 12, that is telling you if the car is running properly. Now some end up being inconclusive, some end up being okay. And let's see. So I have a couple here, and usually those are what they base inspections on. And also you get a check engine light. It'll run through the monitor check, and if something fails, then it pops check engine light on. So here's their monitor screen, and you can actually save it as a PDF. If you look, actually I'm gonna put a screenshot up. I'm gonna talk about it right now. My misfiring monitor is okay. My fuel system is inconclusive. Now, when you get an inclusive, it might be just that this car doesn't have that monitor for that type of detection system. Like mine came up with this FCAN system, which is proper, but it might not show all my monitors. Yeah, see, I think I have to purchase the proper one for this car, which is a kind of bummer because they weren't cheap. They're like $21. So you already bought a scanner for 60, 70 bucks. So I'm on the fence about it right now. I'm going to play around with it more and let you know in a little bit. But then I have the comprehensive monitoring, which is not applicable, meaning this car is not done. Catalytic monitoring, which means it's inconclusive. Seems I don't know why these are inconclusive. I'm going to pull up the other scanner and see what they say. EVAP system says inconclusive. Secondary air system says not applicable. Oxygen sensor says inconclusive. Oxygen sensor heat monitor says okay. And EGR system says inconclusive. So I don't know why it's doing that. Now let's check for DTC codes, which is basically fault codes. Like I said, I have no check engine codes. They have a search, a quick easy search, some helpful data things. They have a lot of help tips in here, which is nice, the infos. There's component tests. I wonder what that is. I wonder if it lets me actually check certain components. Yeah, so there's a component test. You can test certain modules. I'm sure if I buy the proper scan pack for this car, I could probably test monitors. Vehicle information, vehicle general information. Let's see what that one's about. Gives you my VIN number, calibration identifications, some other weird things. Let's see what the vehicle enhanced information says. In use, okay, nothing really good there. Vehicle status. So this is what I saw when I first got into the screen. Oh, see, now when it says my monitors, it says 8 are okay. So the INCs must be okay. And there's only 2 that are not applicable. So here's my monitor system. And I'll take a screenshot of that. So my transmission says, I don't know what this, I think it's identifying what my computers are. The $7EA9. and $788. My MLS status, which is my check engine light, is off. Codes found is 0. Monitor is not applicable is 2, which we saw before. Monitor is okay is 8, which I guess that's where I'm a little confused. Again, if I had the proper scan pack for my car, it probably would work. And live data. Let's see some live data streams. That's usually what Doug and I like the most, because we can see data that's wrong with the car. So it's taking a little bit, but honestly, so far this has been very fast. This one is pretty fast in its own. It's not bad, but for checking engine lights and basic stuff, it seems pretty good. This is the longest it's been so far to check live data. It might be checking more instances than I'm used to, which may be the case. But I do like the fact it's on my phone. Makes life easier. And I like that I have it plugged in and I can't even tell it's plugged in right now. That's the big thing. Like this, I'm going to see it's plugged in. I'd take a road trip. I'll plug that in for the road trip and just leave it. In case something pops up, I can just pull my phone up. Okay, guys. Stop the video here because this scenario actually came into fruition. On my way home from North Carolina, about 400 miles into my trip, I started bucking a little bit on the road, and I ended up like, oh, let me go check my OBD2 reader. I still had it plugged in. I pulled up the app while I was driving, which really wasn't a lot. Hit and just checked the codes, and if you look in my screenshot, I had misfires in 3 of my cylinders. This was a lifesaver. It told me which coils I need to replace. I actually had them in the car with me and swapped them out, and we continued on our way. But this is the case in point of why these scanners work so well when there's such a slim profile and you can leave them plugged in all the time and not have to worry about it, of pulling your scanner out, getting it out from your bag or from the trunk, and pulling over, getting underneath the dash, plugging it in, and then scanning your code to see what's wrong with your car. This one I did on the fly and was able to keep myself from a 10-minute breakdown, quote unquote. So anyways, back to the video. And see it. Oh, you guys can check your, okay. You can change your display format and change what you guys see. I'll show that. So, yeah, it gives you all the stuff that you really want to see. I see RPM, vehicle speed, air intake, airflow, throttle position, O2 sensor outputs. I mean, everything that my other scanner does, it does. And there's no complaints with it. I think the only downside I'm seeing from this, and well, now we're going to do the full product review, actually. Hold on. So, overall, out of the box, I downloaded the app. I got set up within 5 to 10 minutes, and I was scanning my car. Real simple. Their instructions are great. The product seems nice, it's sleek, it's modern looking. Not complain. Now, for the $40 to $60, I think if I bought my this is where the downside of this product is. If I bought the Subaru scan pack, which actually has the proper coding for my computers, I probably could see more things. And that kind of bums me out because I already spent $45 to $60 on this product, which, I mean, this was sent to us, I'm not gonna lie to you, to review it, and I like it so far, but that's my biggest problem, is that they don't give you the detail. Like this will automatically read and won't give me all weird language in it. It'll tell me what things are. Maybe I'll pop a check engine code later for you guys, pull that math error and just let you see what it shows me for a code. But that's the one thing better about this right now. This can show me in clear English what I'm looking at 100% of the time. It'll read the code, tell me what monitor I'm looking at. This on my phone and that Bluetooth device is telling me it, but it has some weird language attached to it. I know it's probably just not the right mapping for this car, and if I spent the extra couple bucks, then I could have it. So maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. I still can work with it, so that's a positive. And if I was going to do say a 5-star rating, I give this about a 4. Like as a 4 because it's sleek. It worked right out of the box. I can still check everything. Really, it takes away the 1 star that I have to probably get the scan package for my car to really take some of the jargon out that's not helping me read and understand what's going on in my car. So yeah, that's a down and dirty honest review. I would say, guys, if you really want something that's small and sleek and you can still read codes, and it has a lot of customizability. You can customize your live data streams, and has a lot of extra helpful tips when you're trying to get diagnostics out. And it also does all your airbags, DPF, all the other modules that you want. You can keep purchasing add-ons and test them through the system. So I mean, you can make this a very much powerhouse scanner, which would then outbeat this one for probably, I would say probably like 120 bucks, which usually you can get a pretty decent scanner. You can make this a really, really good scan system. So overall, I give it 4 out of 5. And yeah, I think I like it. I think it's gonna do what I needed to do. Yeah, I think I recommend this, guys. It's not badly priced for a Bluetooth device. Like, these have dropped in price because people are making a lot of these now. So based on that, I mean, these are cooler. They're more hip with the times. I still have both just in case. This will stay in my toolbox now, and that one will stay in the car. That can stay in the glove compartment all the time, and it won't take up much room. Like this, like, it's not small, like I said before in the beginning. So overall, I like the product. 4 out of 5 star review. And yeah, this is Eric from D&E Garage signing out.